So these are unpopular opinions I have. I think I've done a video a long time ago on my Facebook called Unpopular Opinions. I don't think I've done one on my main YouTube channel. So I think I'm going to do that now. I just want to pull up the stream thing itself so I could see the chat. I wonder what you guys think of these. Unpopular opinion numero uno, number one. I don't think all Trump supporters are racist. I know Trump supporters. They're genuinely good-hearted individuals who like to see America be at its potential greatness. Just like how Bernie people want to see America at its potential greatness, just like how Gary Johnson people wanted to see America at its potential greatness. I think a good portion of Trump supporters are not racist. Because if you look at the numerous numbers of videos of people who supported Trump online, Trump supporters come from all backgrounds. They come from white backgrounds, black backgrounds, Hispanic backgrounds, mixed race backgrounds, you name it. They come from all walks of life, just like Hillary people do, and just like Bernie Sanders people do, just like people do. Just because someone voted for Trump doesn't mean automatically racist. It just doesn't mean that. So I don't think a lot of Trump supporters are racist. Are some racist? Yeah, undoubtedly racist. Some, the ones who were at Charlotte's, yeah, I mean, who shouts anti-Semitism stuff, except if you're a bigot. But other than that, though, I think the majority of Trump supporters were even appalled by Charlottesville itself. So, yeah, that's my first unpopular opinion. I don't think all Trump supporters are racist. Unpopular opinion number two. This is something that I've held as an opinion for a long time. It's an unpopular opinion, but I think that there are people who are using the Me Too movement, which can be beneficial to ending sexual harassment and sexual assaults in the workplace. Weird. But I think there are people who are taking this Me Too movement and they're using it to basically ruin the lives of actual innocent men due to the fact that they're men. And I really think that there's evidence of it in some cases. There's already been evidence of that with the Aziz Ansari incident. However, overall, I support the Me Too movement, but I don't support the extremists who want to use it for their advantage and to bring down the lives of other men or other women in instances like that. Because the Me Too movement just doesn't serve as a beneficiary towards women. It also serves a beneficiary towards men who were abused by women in the workplace and in Hollywood as well. So I wouldn't want to see some extremist male or some extremist female use it against someone just so they could bring down the career of someone who's more successful than them. I just don't want to see that happen. So I do think there are extremists who are using it in, for their advantage and not for the benefit of the good. Unpopular opinion number 3. I don't think the United States is inherently racist. Um, if you look at the studies that have been done based on basic poll questions, the United States is amongst the most accepting country in the world, next to Canada, Mexico, Greenland, um, and Brazil, I believe, is on that list too. China, on the other hand, Russia, North Korea, amongst one of the most racist countries of all time. So when I hear people say, "Oh, the United States is inherently racist," I disagree, because I think if you go anywhere in the United States alone, you'll basically find that most people aren't racist. They might have, they might hold some stereotypes, um, true or something. I don't know, but just because they might think or be ignorant, just because someone may have ignorance doesn't make them racist. Once again, are there racist people in America? Of course there is, but does that make the whole country inherently racist? Of course not. I think that there are more non-bigoted people in the United States, overwhelmingly more than there is bigoted people, because I think bigots now are too afraid to even speak their mind because they know that they're going to get mauled by people from all the political spectrums. Unpopular opinion number 4. I'm an atheist, so I'm probably going to rustle the feathers of other atheists. But just because you identify as an atheist doesn't make you automatically smarter than someone who still is religious. I know that a lot of atheists who are extremely militant atheists, and when I say militant atheist, I don't mean the atheists who are open about their atheism. I'm talking about the extremist militants who are like, "Oh, you're stupid for believing in God," or whatever, right? Those militant atheists. Yeah, just because you don't believe in God doesn't make a religious person dumber than you are. And in fact, I will admit, when I was a new atheist or was outspoken about my atheism originally, I was on the show called Beyond Gods, and my crew and I got our ass kicked by a very intelligent Christian by the name of Matthew Bell, who swept the floor with us. Uh, so there are smart people from all backgrounds, even if they are religious. Just because you're not religious doesn't make you automatically smarter. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I know, call me the Pope of atheism all you want. I don't give a shit, but I'm just saying something I think is obvious. Unpopular opinion number 5. Just because you're religious doesn't make you inherently more moral over someone who isn't religious. Look, there are a lot of good religious people, and I know a lot of good religious people. And overwhelmingly, a lot of the religious people I know, they're horrified at the horrible crimes of these Catholic priests who've been molesting children. They're absolutely horrified by it. At the same time, though, they still go to church, or at least they annually attend church. But let's face the facts. They're imperfect humans. They know they're imperfect. And they don't say that they're morally superior or that they know what's morally good. And I know that there are fundamentalist religious people who think that they're morally superior because they believe in God. No. Just like I said about extremist militant atheists before. Just because you are religious doesn't, fundamentally religious, let me be more exact, doesn't make you morally superior or that you're morally better than someone who is non-religious. You could commit the same heinous crimes just like someone who is non-religious. So, yeah. Unpopular opinion number 6. Hold on. Where was I? Number 6? Oh, yeah. Having red hair doesn't make you a victim of prejudice. I know a lot of redheads like to use gingerism as a form of prejudice, but you just have different color hair. There are people who face extreme prejudice because if they have a different skin color, some people treat them as if they are someone that they need to stay away from just because they look different than them. That's real prejudice. When you're judged based on your skin color, it's real prejudice when you're treated differently because your gender's different. Sexism affects men and women alike. That's real prejudice. Just because you have red hair and get the occasional carrot top puns thrown at you, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. Because you could let that slide off your shoulders. That's not going to give you any traumatization, or that's not going to make you feel alienated from society, or that's not going to make you feel unwelcomed. When you're judged based on your skin color or based on your gender, the feeling of alienation or the feeling that you're unwelcomed by people that you would think would accept you can overwhelmingly affect you. So, just because you have red hair doesn't make you a victim of prejudice. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. See you next time.